Hey guys, let's get started this video with AI revolution. Every generation witnesses one revolution that changes everything. The steam engine powered factories, electricity powered cities, and now intelligence powers the future. This is the AI revolution. Let's explore how it works and how it's reshaping humanity. At first, history of human and machine revolution. First, in the history of computing devices, we have abacus, which is a manual tool. Later, few years, we got our first computer. Later, we got iPhone, computer machine. So, like that, it's evolving day by day and year by year. Now we have generative AI tools in which we can learn, we can think, we can reason, like we can use multiple AI tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, etc. And we how this history of human revolutions acting as intelligence as a services. Here we have few cognitive tools, cloud computing tools, analytic tools, and it can work in multiple ways with our prompts and with our usage of AI tools. As intelligence as a service, before we have the human power in which Newton, Tesla, like human resources thinking in multiple ways and creating the innovations. And now all this is replacing with a Gen AI with multiple tools with Gen AI tools. From this history of human revolutions, by time we reach to the 100 to 1000 millions of users in just like few months or in a year, like that. First we got a Google translator. From there to it's evolved to Uber, Telegram, Spotify, Pinterest, Instagram, TikTok, ChatGPT, like that. From this Google Translate to now this ChatGPT, if we can see this, we can say it as a very fastest revolution. And let's see an example like how it works. For example, if we take a balloon which is filled with helium, and if we hit that balloon with a needle, it will get burst. Likewise, we have the tools like ChatGPT and Copilot. If we give some input to that, it will burst, like giving us the different solutions which is very accurately. In here we have few tools like LLMs, Gen AIs, ML, AI, like multiple tools. This machine learning, with this we have Netflix, Facebook ads, etc. we'll be getting. And with this Gen AI, it will give us the unique content. Here we have this AI to ML, AI to LLM. From this LLM, we have the Gen AI tools, which is ChatGPT, DALL-E, Bard, etc. Like whatever the inputs based on ours, it will act and it will gives us the solution. Like a human brain, we can read, see, and hear. It will understand and it will gives, like if we read, it can speak. If we can see, we can also write. If we can hear, we can also respond. This is like a human brain. And with these large language models, we can give text, images, videos, audios to this LLM. It will convert that in with the help of neural networks. It will give output efficiently from these neural networks and these LLMs. Every time it works with the numbers, so it will be populating with the inputs, and working with these AI tools will get the responses efficiently. And mechanics of LLM. For example, we see this for this LLM model, we are giving a input like I love to, and this is transferring the flow. It will understand our input and it generates the output with a proper sentence like I love to eat pizza. Like this LLM model understands the input and generate the output. Then later we'll get a complete sentence with the output. And also this mechanics of LLMs, we will give here the set of instructions. It will understand that instructions and it will do a supervised learning, and it will generate the output like reinforcement learning with human feedback. It teaches the models to take decisions by trial and error. So these LLMs can further be trained to perform exceptionally on a subset of tasks through a process called fine tuning. Here, this is the fine tuning flow. Here we have a base model. From that base model, we can specify that to a domain specific data set. From that data set, it will customize the base model or the input which we have given, and that will be customized into LLM and more content, whatever the context based on the model, it will generate and pre-train that LLM with that domain knowledge, and it will specify as the output. Here this fine tuning, so what is the fine tuning? Like, it is a technique to further train an LLM model. In that model that has been trained to large data sets on a smaller subset of the specific task in the data set. For example, we have this base model with completely uh, so it will divide that into subsets of the data, and it will perform the activity. So in these types of LLMs, we have different types like text to text, text to image, image to image, image to text, text to audio, speech to text models, and text to video. So here it acts as a multi-modal capabilities, like whatever we can give, whatever we can get. According to our input, we'll get the outputs. So from this example text to text, we in that LLM model we have ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4 or multiple versions we have. So this ChatGPT is a multi-modal capability in which it can generate the images, and it has advanced analytics and multiple AI agents. With all this ChatGPT will work. The other one is Bard, which is used for connecting to Google Suite, like Google set of applications like Gmail, Drive, Maps, etc. And the other one is Claude. This mainly focus on ethical AI. This Claude 3, which can suppress to the Chat GPT. Like, these all are open source applications or the tools which we can use. So next is AI mindset and prompt engineering. Like, what is prompt? A prompt is the input you can send to the model to a specific task, to do a specific task. So whatever the task we are willing to perform, or we are want to perform, from that task you can give the prompt. So there will be a good prompt and a bad prompt. Like, let me tell you a bad prompt first. Like, write a story. So this tool cannot understand if you give a something like called write a story. So you need to give a prompt like write a story to on Mahabharat, and give me a book content. So if you give like a sentence, then it will treat it as a good prompt. So we will get the outputs with according to our prompts. So next is the prompt structure. How will be this prompt structure? Here we will think about a task initially. So we'll give set of instructions to a task. So from that we need to have task and the content, what type of content it should be there, and the example. After the example, this persona. And persona, this is the role assigned to AI to guide its responses, shaping to the output tone, style, and focus. And format. These five are the steps need to follow before giving the prompt structure. So in this, I hope you like my video. In this AI revolution, isn't about the machines replacing humans. It's about humans evolving with machines. The one who learn to use AI will lead the next era of innovation. So start learning, start prompting, and start creating, because the future isn't coming, it's already there. Work with AI tools, learn the AI. Thank you.